Ito, may bago tayo. Kapag sinabi nating gerund, siya ay isang verbal na kung saan ay nagpa-function as noun. Okay, so siya ay isang verbal or verb pero nagpa-function siya as noun kung ito ay lalagyan ng ing. Okay, example ng mga verb natin na nagiging noun ay ang, for example, the verb walk. Magiging walking, run, magiging running, jump, magiging jumping. So, although it functions as a noun or noun, ay may mga properties pa rin siya ng pagka-verb niya. Because it implies an action or expresses an action or being. Okay, for example, yung nabanggit natin na walk, run, at saka jumping. Walk, run, jump. Ayan, yung mga nabanggit nating verb na yan, sila ay nag-e-express pa rin ng action. Okay? Ulitin ko. Gerund is a verbal which functions as noun. Alright, yung verb na walk, naging walking. Gawa tayo ng sentence na kung saan magpa-function siya as noun. Okay, walking. For example, this is the sentence. Walking is the best exercise. Yan, naging noun na siya. Walking is the best exercise. Next is yung running. Okay, run becomes running. Okay. Running makes our body so healthy. Okay, so in this kind of sentence, the word or the verbal run becomes running and now it functions as noun. Right? Yung last naman yung jumping. Okay. Sabi rito, sa sentence natin ay, jumping sometimes makes our body stressed, but it can make it stronger enough. Okay. So in this time, yung word na jump, naging jumping, and then it functions now as noun. Alright? So ganun lang siya kadali. Kaya nga sinasabi natin na language is flexible. Hindi natin na pwedeng pag-aralan yung isang bagay tapos mag-i-stop na tayo doon. Of course, there is always change, ano? Sabi nga, the only permanent thing in this world is change. Alright? So lahat nagbabago. Lalong-lalo na kung masyado tayong stricta or stricto sa paggamit ng language. May sinabi dati yung aming professor. Sabi niya, as long as we understand each other, no matter what language you use, it's okay. Wag lang yung mga unpleasant language. Alright. So, dito pinag-aaralan talaga natin yung language na English. Okay? Because some of our subjects, especially in higher education, are using English language as a medium. And of course, may nabasa tayo sa isang blog, okay, in internet, ang ating wika na kasalukuyang ginagamit in terms of education. In terms of education is English. Okay. Kita nyo nga, maraming mga aklat nakasulat sa wikang Ingles. Maraming mga field of specialization na talagang nakasulat sa wikang Ingles. Because here in our country, we have two major languages, Filipino and English. Hindi natin pwedeng ipagkailayan. And don't forget, huwag niyo makalilimutan na our national language is Filipino pa rin. Ang yung pambansang wika natin, Filipino pa rin. But, you see in television, you see in many vlogs na yung ating mga senador, yung ating mga mambabatas, pangulo, okay, they always use English language as a medium of instruction. Because most of educated persons are understanding or they understand English language very well rather than Filipino language. Because maraming benefits ang nakakaintindi ka ng English. Lalong-lalo na sa panahon na to, talamak na talamak ang social media, okay, through internet, kailangan medyo nakakasabay ka. That's why we are here. Little by little, we will learn a lot. Okay? So, tandaan niyo yung sinabi ko na yun, Okay, don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you are new. And of course, don't forget to click the bell button for you to be notified every time we have video. Okay, marami tayong ilalabas na mga video ngayon, mula ngayon. Lagi niyong subaybayan yung ating vlog. Okay? Thank you very much. Always remember that. Ito, palagi kong sinasabi. Palagi niyong tatandaan na every person is a student in this giant classroom called life. Thank you.
Maestro Bino Lessons.